Good morning everyone and welcome back to VLOGMAS. Today it's a daily vlog, so I'm gonna share with you what I do on a normal work day when I'm working from home. I do work from home 2 times a week and go into the office 3 times. So let's get started. This is what my work dashboard looks like on Notion. I have here my weekly view of all the tasks that I need to get done, and this is a menu for all of the information that I have here, and down here are the books that I'm currently reading for work. So yeah, I couldn't finish these tasks from yesterday, so they're just gonna pile on to these. They're the same books that I need to read. Now I just need to read more pages of each of them. So let's get started. Okay, some updates. I finished reading one of the books that I had to finish today. I also started drafting some of the writing for this book. I am now responsible for doing the synopsis for the back cover, front and back flaps. So this type of synopsis, and then front and back flaps for the books. And this is the book that I was reading. We're going to publish it next year. The final translated manuscript has already went through revision from the production team. So they sent us the final translated manuscript today. And I was catching up on reading this entire series because it is the 3rd book in the series, and I wanted to be all caught up to write these texts. So I drafted some of them. I drafted the synopsis. I also drafted the new releases sheet that we do for the marketing team, stating all of the important scenes, all of the important characters. I also pulled some of the quotes that I loved from the book. This is one of the things that I love to do when I'm reading manuscripts for work, highlighting in green every single important plot point and highlighting in pink all of the quotes that I think are pretty, so that I can pull them for the marketing team if necessary. I also like to highlight some important chapters for the plot or important scenes that I found swoon-worthy, especially in this case as it is a romantasy. I also planned my strategy for the rest of these writings for tomorrow. So I listed out on Notion every single task that I need to get done for each of them. Let me show you. So this is the task list that I have for this particular task, which is writing all of the text for the book. I have already done a few things, but I still have to improve some of my ideas that I only listed for the back cover and the front and back flaps. I love this view on Notion for that because each card is a task, and then I can extrapolate inside what I also need to do for this particular task and break it down into smaller chunks. So these are the 3 writings that I have to do, which I can see from the symbol, like an open circle, and once I have it done, I change it to the check mark. For reading, I have the book emoji signaling that this is a reading task. Now for the rest of the afternoon, I have to finish 200 pages of this book because I couldn't even start it yesterday. So I feel great with the progress that I've already made for today. I still need to finish reading this and I'll catch up with you later. Okay, I read just like 10 pages of the book because my mind was still stuck on the last task. This is something that I've been struggling a little bit, like letting go of tasks, knowing I have time to complete them tomorrow and stuff like that. But now I have therapy in 5 minutes. I usually eat lunch at my desk whilst working on Tuesdays, so I can take my 1 hour break for therapy at 3. I do therapy every 15 days, so every 2 weeks. So I'm just going to read on my journal and see what happened the past 2 weeks that I can talk about. I usually note down some things that I want to talk about in therapy during the days. So I'm gonna check on that, log on to therapy for an hour, and then we'll be back.